Okay, hello and welcome a little bit early to this Turkish Airlines flight from Ankara down to Antalya. Just get connected up to VATSIM and then we will depart out in a due course. Fairly short sector this one. Flight time is in the region of about 1 hour, so let me just concentrate on getting things set up and then we will get on with stuff. I'll talk more about why the stream got delayed a little later. It was originally planned for last Friday. However, here we are finally. So yeah, let's just connect up to Squawk Box. So our call sign today is, just bear with me a minute once I figure all this out. So yeah, we're flying Turkish today, of course. So it's Tango Hotel Uniform 8 Sierra Papa. Okay, we're not Ryanair. We are DHY Turkish Airlines. In a Boeing 738. Good. Connect. Alright. And then we just had to file a flight plan, of course. Some flight plan. So we are an LTAC. Let me just get up my sim brief one for this. LTAC. Our destination. LTAI. LTAI. Alternate. LTBZ. Who the hell that is. Cruising altitude today will be 33,000, flight level 330. I just need to change that routing. Take Sid and Star out. Really should set this up before I start the stream, I think, in future, but maybe some people might like to see how you set up VATSIM, so I do kind of leave it in there. Let me know in the comments if you'd rather not see the VATSIM set up bit. I can always do that before I connect up. As it's come 3 o'clock, we should be departing at 15:30. Yeah, flight times, I said, in the region of, well, it's not even an hour. It's not even an hour. It's a very short flight, this one. I'd be surprised if we can up 33,000 feet. Actually, let's have a look. So let's say we got 2.5 hours worth of fuel, and yeah, let's send that out. Right, so we can now get things set up, run through the checklist, and we'll get underway. That mic further back. Buffet payload parking brake should be set. There it is, battery switch on, guard closed. For some reason, what's going on here? Okay. No. I've had this problem before, I think. I'm not getting any sounds for some reason. And that's not closing. Why does Zibo do this sometimes? Anybody know? We may have to disconnect and just come back in again. Bear with me a minute. No, I'll tell you why. I've got bloody sim paused, you idiot. There we go. That's probably got something to do with it. There we go. Blaming Zibo, it's my own stupidity. Okay, so that's on. Standby power set to APP switch is off. Left forward fuel pump is on. AP generator switch start. We'll just get that spy up a minute. Okay. So yeah, we are departing out from there. Always takes a little bit of time for the APU to do its thing. Not using Xenviro anymore, or I say anymore, at the moment. I'm trying out a mixture of Active Sky and Ultimate Weather for X-Plane, because basically I had enough of the poor visuals I was getting to enable Xenviro to run at good FPS. You don't notice it so much, funnily enough, in the YouTube videos because it downscales it and actually looks better than it does on my 4K screen. But basically, Xenviro is just not usable at 4K whatsoever, and scaling down just gives you horrendous visuals in a 4K display. I may have mentioned it again already. Anyway, let's get that APU on. Position light on and steady. Yep, local lights, couple lights, emergency lights, armed and closed. Passion silent, super silent. APU bleed can come on now. Packs auto high. Iris mode nav. So I'll talk more about Ultimate Weather for X-Plane and Active Sky on route. FMC initialized position. FMC position in it. Could have some live ATC playing in the back. I'll sort that out when I'm underway. Yaw dampener on. Oh, one thing I want to do. Start flight heck. And get the background sound effects if you click that. Fuel pumps on as needed, as I don't think there's going to be anything to send to tanks for this relatively short flight. Ground power switch off, and generator switches. AP generator switches are on. Should be actually render heat on. I admit my wife's just messaging me. Always finds tremendous timing to message me. Probe window heat. Right. Probe window heat off. Off engine hydraulics. Off. Engine hydraulics on. Yep. Trim air. On temperature reset auto, packs auto high, they are. Isolation valve switches open, it should be engine AP please. Pressurization panel flying at 33,000, and I'm pretty sure Antalya is pretty much at sea level. Just verify that on the charts in a minute and get that up. Yeah, let's see, about 150 above sea level. There we go. Okay, so we dial that in. ATIS obtain FMC programs. There's no, although I'm on VATSIM, there is no live ATC at the moment. I wasn't really expecting there to be quite honest. Occasionally you get Turkish airspace being controlled, but probably. Having said that, they are a couple of hours ahead of us, so never know. We might get something at some rate. Anyway, if we just come back here a minute. So we are on LTAC. LTAC. Okay, routing from LTAC to LTAI. LTAI. Okay, performance, airfield weight, reserves. Cost index. I have no idea what cost index is for Turkish. I'm going to go the same as Delta. Delta's around about 40. Execute. N1 limits. Outside temperature should be quite warm here. It's 32 degrees. Okay, I want that as my takeoff flaps. 484 on the trim wheel, so we can bring that up a bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 484. Yeah. Okay, so our departure runway is looking like being, as I said, 21 left. Did I say that? I can't remember. I'm saying it now. 21 left, and we want to depart on the Heli 1 Delta. Hopefully that's an option. Lovely. It is. And so the routing will take us from Halil UP29 takes us to Hisar. Excuse a minute. Yeah, execute that. Depart arrival. I'm going for 18 left. ILS 18 left. Alright. 36 center. There's only ILSs on 36, really? Alright, I'll take 18 center. Just means I have to revise a few things. Bear with me. So 18 will take 18 center, and I was hoping for the Hisar 1 arrival. Hisar 1 Delta. Yeah, I can take Hisar 1 Delta. That is good. Transition. Do I want AYT1 or AYT2? Let me just get my charts up and have a look. Approach is going to be 18 center now. AYT. I mean, I suppose it's somewhere, isn't it? I guess. Yeah, I'll put AYT1, see what happens. Execute that, and let's look at that on route. Okay, let's come back to the init reference and put our v-speeds in now. Minimize my charts back now. Back to that. Minimize my charts. Okay, so I think that's all set up. Let's jump back to legs, 230 and below. Okay, next up on my checklist, fancy program, so we can set up that now. Arm that. 230. NAV VS on the other flight director. What about to that flights? Set no flags or associations. Brakes strict to takeoff. Transponder TCAS, got to set 2000 on VATSIM. I need to tune into, oh yeah, 122.8, that's good. 2000 is set on there. Taxi takeoff briefing complete. Cabin cargo doors closed. Seatbelt signs on. Well, there will be in a minute if they're not already. So now our fuel pumps on. Centrifugal pumps, electric hydraulics. And anti-collision lights on. Okay, we should be ready to push back. We're pushing back to the left because we're departing out from a runway 21 left, I do believe. Packs off. Okay, plugins. Better push back. Pre-plan push back.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Might as well turn my transponder on now.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, those clouds don't look as nice as the X and Y ones, do they? So yeah, essentially I suppose we've done this stream on Friday. My family was supposed to be travelling to Budapest on Friday. Unfortunately their flight got cancelled due to some bad storms, so they had to come back, and they were here for the weekend. Hence I no, I need the QNH from here. Shit, what's QNH? Flight radar, LTAC.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Is 1007.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start those engines up then. Yeah, so a little bit of cloud about here. I got rid of that horrible grey band of fog that plagued me last time I first time rather that I used weather for X-Plane. I tell you what, I'm still getting rubbish anti-aliasing in the distance there. Think about that. It's not as bad as it was.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Oh.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Miles away. Forgot to activate my other fuel thing. So here we are, first view of Ankara, the capital of Turkey, I believe. Everyone always thinks it's Istanbul, but it's actually Ankara, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so engine start selectors are good. Engine generator switches can come on now. 1, 2 on the APU bleed switch, we can take that off. Packs, auto high. Isolation valve switch auto. Probe heat on.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
APU generator switch come off. Engine start selectors off. I'll set the flaps now. There, come on flaps, do your thing. There we go, there they come. In the end. Flaps are good, auto throttle is armed. Taxi lights, runway turn-offs. Okay, we're good to go. Let's taxi on out to our runway. I just need to get my charts up a minute so I can make sure I follow where I'm supposed to go. Oh, the frame rate is not great, is it? Might have to just go on my ultimate weather settings and see what I can do about that. Next something to do with the shadows I set. Let's see. Water settings there. Settings, sky color, depth, train distance, overall brightness, mean auto horizon, lights and shadow, shadow distance. Let's kill the shadow distance, shall we? There we go. And take the shadow power down a little bit. There we are. Jesus. Oh, hi there. Yes, you know, I did actually start a little bit earlier than I scheduled. I'd say 10 past, but I sort of started setting up the flight from about just before 3. So yeah, we're just obviously departing out now from Ankara, a short sector down to Antalya. There is some traffic supposed to be coming in. Who's weirdly landing from the other way. Better just signal my intentions. 18:21 left departure. I'm about to do this now. Okay, LTAC traffic. Expect 21 left departure. So I don't know why this guy's landing the other way. It's a bit of a mystery. Active Sky tells me I need to be departing on the other runway. We are set up for an ILS landing because I've been too lazy to check the weather down in Antalya. So, however, I'd expect it's clear and sunny. So chances are we can at some point go for a visual approach. I've also checked that there's no massive craters in the runway either, like I had at Naples the other day. So hopefully nothing should get ruined. Geez, this is a long runway, isn't it? Long taxiway. No idea what this other guy's doing on VATSIM because he's not using he's not using Unicom. So we better hold short of the runway until we work out where he's going. Because I'd imagine he's probably landing on my runway, so we may have to just hold and wait for him to come in. And vacate. Pretty pleasant day here in Ankara. It is 32 degrees and just a little bit of cloud. Right, we've nearly reached the end. I'll tell you what, I don't know how long this runway is, but it's been taxiing down here for miles now. As I say, we'll just have to hold short and wait for... oh, he's disappeared. Okay. Interesting. So the traffic that was arriving has... and yeah, you've just seen that. That is really annoying. That is unfortunately the ultimate weather for XP and Active Sky does this horrible complete cloud redraw every so often, and it just looks bleeding awful. And nothing in the settings seems to be able to stop it, unfortunately. Right, let me just configure the plane at the holding point because I need to do a few things before we progress for takeoff. Let's put the parking brake on for a second. So, first things first, Let's get the strobes on. Landing lights. Oops, those to continuous. And yeah, we'll set the clock running now. Okay, traffic looks clear. We can depart out. Okay, yeah, I am good. I am good. I'm just trying to concentrate a second whilst we depart out here, and then I'll be able to focus on other things. Alright. Okay, let's power up. Let's get out of here.
knots. D1, rotate.
Oh, why is it some... bloody explain, why are you doing that to me? Change that in my rendering settings. Oops. What's happening there? All over. Ah, good. Active skies turbulence is working. Fantastic. Hold on. Need to switch. No, we need to be. What am I doing? We need to be above 400. There we go. Switch that on. VNav. Okay. Oh, hello. Zibo, what are you doing? You don't want to know. No. Ah! Jesus. What the hell? Yeah, climb. Why did I not set my altitude? Oh my god, that's inauspicious start there. Climb. There we go. That's what happens when you don't pay attention properly. And we'll tell you what, we're going to go back VS a minute because I'm not getting the climb I need. Gear is up. Let's pop that down there. Okay, now we're climbing. I want to get the speed up a bit. I don't know why we're climbing at this ridiculous rate there. Zibo's playing up at the moment. Come on, what are you doing, Zibo? There we go.
1,000.
Right, now we're now we can probably get away with switching back to VNav. Come on, why doesn't it need more power in the engines? They're only running at 92%. I just don't know why the frames are so lousy. Maybe I'll have to go back to 2K after all. I mean, it explains just not playing ball in 4K with me, unfortunately. Yeah, rather a slow climb rate. I don't know what's going on there. We are at least finally accelerating away. What's going on? You know what? I just... Here, gee, the departure is a bit messy. I've just got half my mind on wondering what's going on in my frame rate and not concentrating on flying the aircraft. It seems it's... yeah, that's a very good question. Changing it. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on in my climb rate. It's really weird. Should be expecting as Gee, this frame rate is dreadful. That's weird because when I flew on 4K the other day in heavy cloud, I was getting a lot better FPS than this. This is really weird. Okay, let's get those flaps up. As they're still out. Just why are we not climbing? I don't know. What's the published altitudes? See, at AC 630, which is in about 8 miles, we should already be at 11,000 feet. We're only at 5,000. Okay, now we're starting to climb. There we go, finally. Now we're getting that climb rate in. Really bizarre. Well, we're getting a nice low-level view of things. Okay, we're climbing out now. Okay, let's go standard on there. God, this frame rate's killing me. Why is... I'll tell you what. Oh, for me? No, I'm working as normal. My family have gone on holiday. So I just keep getting pop-up messages for left, right and centre. Yeah, my family have gone on holiday, so I've got about good 7 to 10 days where I should be able to stream most days. And so yeah, that would be good. They were supposed to have gone on the Friday when I was originally supposed to have done this stream, but their flight was cancelled due to bad weather, so I had to postpone the stream. Well, so yeah, delay the stream. So that's why we're getting it now, and not back then. Okay, I think we're all in order now. Yeah, we're getting some turbulence. That's good. So Active Sky's doing its thing at least. So we climb up through this cloud. It's just a frame rate. I just wish the frame rate could be better. We might have to drop that down to 2K, and not obviously on this flight, but for future streams, same as I was doing on X-Enviro, and then hopefully at 2K we should get the FPS, because the FPS is on this. Let's have a look at what we gain. I'd imagine it's around about 20. Let me go to configure, customize, visual effects, show FPS rate. Yeah, we're getting about 18, 19, 20 FPS, which is rubbish. So yeah, probably for the next flight I do, I will go back to doing it off 2K. For some reason, I was hoping even with these cloud add-ons that I'd be able to get away with using 4K. The old X-Enviro, I got away with using 4K. So what's going on with these? I don't know. No, I don't have Infinite Flight. I have heard of Infinite Flight, but I've never used it. I have X-Plane, obviously, and I have P3D. And previously, when I first started sort of doing flight simming, well, when I first started doing flight simming a lot, rather than just dabbling with it, I was using FSX initially. I can turn that off. I will of course be getting the upcoming Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one that's coming next year. Looking forward to that. Hopefully it will fix, what would I say fix, hopefully it will solve a lot of issues. Like nightlight popping and things. I got high hopes for it. Hopefully it will live up to expectation. We shall see, I guess. I just realised I need to check my plan just to make sure my descent part makes sense. And using reserve fuel? No, I don't think so. I have plenty of fuel for the route. Yeah, I'll have to check it out and see what it's about. And I really don't know what's going on with this approach plate here. That is really weird. Look at this. You come down there and then it sort of, ew. So AI 816, we can jump straight to. Let me get my magnifying glass. AI 816, and then let's take a shortcut to C something 8C. So yeah, we chop off that. SCI. Copy that scratch pad. Previous. Let's say 816. No. Get this right for bugger it up. Yeah, 816. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, we'll see on that. Oh god, no, why does it put that in there? Hold on, I'm just having some fun on my flight plan a minute. No, why it wants me to do a loopy loop like that. How about A11 to A14, A16. So it's A14. Let's get rid of A16, shall we? So let's see if that makes more sense. Ah, there we go. So that I think will be better. It's still a Zibo, so it's just going to be the same internal cabin as previous when you've seen it. I don't think they give a different internal cabin for each airline, so it'll be the same one. Let's have a look outside. Oh, excuse me, oh, the weather's cleared up a bit, and now I'm getting bombarded with bloody messages again. Yeah, now what? Expects me to do it. Right. Oh, top of descent's only that many miles out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, at least the visuals are good now. Let's get rid of that big band I was having before. Top of climb. See what? By the time we reach the top of climb, it'll be time to. Yeah, how you connect Nightbot on a stream. So basically you go to the Nightbot website and then you have to, there's a thing you do on YouTube, you have to paste it in as like an approved sort of external viewer thing. I forget the ins and outs of it, but it's actually relatively straightforward, and then obviously within the Nightbot thing you can just set up automated messages and when they appear, and yeah, like it's sticking up now. And then yeah, you can set up all sorts of different things with it. It's reasonably straightforward. I can't remember the full details of how I did it, but if you Google it or look at it on YouTube, it's very straightforward steps. It's not complicated at all. So this is X-Plane's global scenery now. We're not flying over orthos. I haven't managed to author over the whole of Turkey yet. So for the most part it looks quite good. And textures can be a little bit repetitive looking in places. For example, over here where my mouse pointer is, you can see it's repeating textures rather a lot. But for the most part it looks alright. Got a bit of a headwind, 38 knot headwind. And there's some very light cloud about. So continue our climb. We'll be landing 18 center in Antalya. Yeah, I already did, don't worry. Already have subscribed, so yeah, I look forward to checking out some more of your channel. So let's see, we got traffic departing out of there. Just
to go.
okay, right, I'm back. Sorry, I just said a visitor. So yeah, I'm back now. Right, so where are we? We are nearly approaching our top of descent already. I don't know what's going on with this sky colour. It's just why is it so grey? Should be like a nice blue colour. What's going on with ultra weather? I need to settings, shadows, no, not shadows, sky settings. There we go. What can I do? Yeah, just those sky colours just look totally wrong. Weird. I don't know. It's odd. This looks so grey. I just that's annoying. Yeah, so ultimate weather for X-Plane. I don't know, I think X-Enviro looks better, but obviously X-Enviro has its bugs and problems, but I'm tempted almost to go back to X-Enviro. Yeah, we'll see. I just don't know why the sky is such a greyish colour that just looks... It's supposed to be... It's almost like being under an overcast sky, it's just weird. I have to ask about on the forums why it does that. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing, and we are, as I say, 40 nautical miles out of top descent. I need to get a heads up on the arrival METAR, which is at LTAI, so whether we can expect. Antalya, show on map. So yeah, wind 188 knots. It's actually cloudy in Antalya, would you believe? And air pressure is 1004 on the barrow, so let's dial that in. Yeah, I use Streamlabs, using Streamlabs, so it can be a little bit fiddly to get everything set up, but for the most part it works okay. I had to watch a few tutorials to get the hang of it, to be honest. So I just need to dial in the ILS frequency ready that we're going to be using on arrival. Let me just get my chart up. Great. Navigraph's gone on the blink. Didn't want that. Sign in. Navigraph, why are you being such a pain in the ass? Okay, let's go back. Yes. There we go. Right. ILS frequency. No. Wait. Hold on. Have I got 36 center up? That's not what we're landing on at all. We're landing 18 center. 18 center. Where are you? Jesus. Really making a mess of this today, I have to say. Approach fix. So we want 182, 108.7, 108.7, 108.7. There we go. And decision height is about 200. So plug that in already. Barrow. Yep. Okay. Outside camera, yes, certainly. Just a minute. Yeah, let's have a look at that Turkish Airlines livery. There it is. That's another one I quite like, actually, I have to say. I was flying... that is nice, I do like that. Yeah, I was flying. Who's I flying the other day? Avianca. That's another airline of a red and white livery, and I must say, yeah, that one and the Turkish one, yeah, very nice. Oh, excuse me, I've still got the tail end of this cough. Yeah, that grey sky just really annoys me. Yeah. What can I do about that? Let's muck around in settings, sky textures, random sky. Can I change the sky textures? Spectacular. Really? If I... No, doesn't seem to do anything, does it? That's the fog. Does that look better with some more colour depth, we reckon? Oh, that's a bit bluer at least, isn't it? Still doesn't look. There's still that horrible line in the distance. I really don't like that at all. There doesn't seem to be a lot I can do about it. Yeah, X-Enviro Sky is just so much better. I was tempted to go back to X-Enviro 1.10 because that did for the most part look okay. But then having just shelled out on Active Sky and whatnot. Anyway, let's focus because we're approaching fast our top of descents. So let's have a look. We'll need to begin our descent down momentarily. We'll reset the altitude. I'll do that now. Set that down to 10,000 feet for now. We'll need to intercept the ILS at an altitude of 3,000 feet, so I might as well plug that on now. 3,000 feet, he's landing 18 left, it's okay, I'm going to be taking 18 center. What traffic we got coming in to... a couple of planes coming in. Okay, descent, we're now beginning. Let's roll that back. Very scenic, isn't it? Look at those lovely mountains. It's a pretty light cloud. I'm still just not liking that sky at all. I know you can combine it. I might have to install X-Vision because I know you can combine that with this to get some nice effects. So I may look at getting that in. It's an add-on. Ditch reshade. We'll see. Ah, there we go. There's a cloud we draw. God, I hate it when it does that. Good, pretty sharp rate of descent we're on at the moment. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I need to set up my it's 7 high landing. I get one more pop-up message telling me I need to go to gate 45. Not again. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we're still quite high, aren't we? Jeez. Should be at 16,000 feet here. What's it coming in? So, let's see a minute. 1,000, 2,000. We should be okay. It's going to be quite a steep rate of descent. Okay, seatbelt signs on. Oh, they already are. I never took them off. Whoops. So I've been distracted by some external stuff. My wife's now having a problem getting on her other flight. Supposed to be flying from EasyJet this time, and they decided to change the size of the plane, and now she might not get on that flight either. You really can't make this crap up. Okay, let's start slowing ourselves down. Let's see, we are LTAI traffic spec 18 center. We're way too high. Jesus. Way, way, way too high. 2830. We're never going to get down to 3,000 feet by then without. What's going on with these approaches? Yeah, Antalya through the clouds there. I'm just wondering why we're in such a steep rate of descent, and yeah, maybe we are going to have to fly a little bit. Okay, we might have to improvise a little bit in a minute to ensure we get down in due course. As we come across here, we may have to come back up and round a little bit down the valley. Bit more cloud here than I expected, I must be honest. Oh, we managed to slow down. Made us still have to fly that. Let's get the lights on. We might be alright. Yeah, this is a tricky approach. On that. Speed. Okay, should be okay, should be okay. We're slowing down now. God, we've really had to ride this speed break down. Yeah, I probably should have not taken the shortcuts that I did. Yeah, we're probably going to be alright now. disarm that speed brake in a minute. God, I really wasn't expecting this. Cloud is totally killing the views, isn't it? It's typical, isn't it? You know, fly somewhere scenic and it always ends up being cloudy, right? So on that speed brake. And go one more notch on the flaps just to help slow ourselves down. We're still above where we want to be. Oh, I need to see which side we need to vacate. Let me get charts up. We will need to vacate to the left. Landing speed is going to be, I don't know, 152. Jesus. God, the active sky really throws the plane a bit, doesn't it? It's really cool. Okay, we're below. Okay, we're good. Oh god, this turbulence is killing me. Glide slope. Whoa, there's some interesting turbulence there. Gear down. Perhaps configured gear down a little bit too early. I don't know. Oh no, it's okay. We're on the glide slope. You can see where the auto tile kicks in, can't you?
2500.
Wow, beautiful scenery. Let's get a quick outside view, shall we? As we come into I like that. Alright, let's focus. Sky colour's gone okay now. There's no way it gets so dark when you get so high up like that, it's weird. Still think the Exabaro sky colours are much better. But the cloud turbulence was good with So we're nearly down. That will soon bring us to the end of another stream. I will be back with more flights. Might get another one later, if not tomorrow, or at some point later this week. Yeah, we we configured it way too early for that. We panicked a bit, didn't we? Interesting, all these white squares around here. I'm guessing it's where they got like sort of polythenes that are almost like over fields to grow stuff. Is my guess. This is the first time I've actually flown into Antalya on sim during the day. Previously it's been nighttime landings. So really spectacular, isn't it? The sea and those mountains in the background. Okay, let's try and get ourselves down for a reasonably good landing. Wind's straight down our throat, so we shouldn't have a problem with crosswinds or anything.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Okay, let's bring ourselves nicely in now.
500.
Gentle corrections. Ooh, we're a little bit below that glide slope. Well, it says we're too high now. Let's come to the right a bit. There we go.
200 minimums.
Yeah, a little bit of wind from that side.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. Pretty reasonable landing, I think. Nano braking. Welcome to Antalya. We'll vacate here. And we'll go and park up somewhere. That's a pretty good flight. Yeah, I need to go away and play with some settings some more. I don't know why that sky gets so dark at altitude. This doesn't look particularly realistic at all. Hey, gee, where the bloody gates in this place? I think I've probably, you know what? Let's just park up here. Here's a gate. This will do. Right, we'll just kill VATSIM and then we'll have a look at the replay. I think that was a pretty good landing. Stop, 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 plane, stop, thank you. There we go. Awesome. Plugins, squawk box, disconnect. What's my landing rate? I didn't click fly now. I can't believe I did that. You idiot. So we don't get the landing rate. Never mind. Right. I did the flight at least. Flight. Show replay. Oh, we're going to get that stupid noise pestering me now, aren't we? That's right, won't hear it from outside. Okay, so yeah, pretty reasonable landing, I think. Shame we're not going to get a landing rate because I forgot to record my flight on Project Fly, that complete idiot. Alright. Let's have a look at this from the outside view. Look at those man, those mountains, just wow. Spectacular. And oh, such a gentle landing, and pretty much on the centre line. Oh, a little bit off. So almost a totally perfect landing. Almost. Look at that. Very nicely done, I think. External tower view. Yeah, tower view. God, these mountains are just incredible. Yeah, excuse me. So yeah, we'll just get the get a few more views, and then that will do us for now. I will be back again, maybe later with another flight, if not later, certainly tomorrow. I've got other sectors to do. My next Wizz Air flight will be Budapest to Luton. EasyJet is going to be from Luton again down to Madrid. Ryanair is going to be from Kaunas in Lithuania all the way down to Paphos in Cyprus. It's going to be a long one. KLM is going to be going to LAX next from Amsterdam, Schiphol. And Delta, well, Delta's currently in Fayetteville, so I'm not sure where he's going next, but these are just some of the flights you can look forward to. Oh, and Fly UK, I'll be soon doing Keflavik down to Stansted in the PMDG 777. These are just some of the flights you can look forward to over the coming days. There we are, look at this. I'm really happy with this landing approach. Say, gorgeous mountains there. Brilliant. And a beautifully soft touchdown. Look at that. There we go. Excellent. And that just about brings us to the end of this stream. I realise you had a choice of streams and YouTube videos. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. I wish you a pleasant onward browsing experience and look forward to welcoming you on board another virtual flight in the very near future. That's a goodbye from me, and I'll see you again soon.